Alright gang, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors 8 in our playthrough of Jin. Today we are going to do the Wei Emperor's Last Stand. So we have the choice between Sima Zhao, Zhang Hui, and Wang Yuanji. We're going to try Zhang Hui. I'm saying his name wrong, I know that. Forgive me gang, forgive me. I'm really bad at names, if in case you haven't watched any of my other Dynasty Warriors videos, but I'm assuming you have, if you're here. I'm bad at names. I'm bad at names, even if they're English. You know, pronounced names. I'm bad at it. We are not going to use him. I'm changing my mind. He is too weak. His weapon levels are too weak. The only thing we could do is potentially buy a weapon. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll keep him for now. We'll do that. We'll do that for now. Let's equip some skills here.
There is a reason I'm destined for greatness.
It's why. I think it's why. I don't know. I'm saying it. I'm saying his name wrong. No matter what, I'll say his name wrong.
We can no longer abide the tyranny of the Suma, which is why I must make a stand and bring them their punishment. Brave warriors of Wei, fight alongside me.
The Emperor is making his move. This is it.
This is it.
No doubt. This is all part of your plan. No, don't answer that. We have already slain the Emperor's men. There's no going back after that. We will fight the Emperor. If you think that disrespectful or treasonous, then you had best leave at once.
Emperor or not, he is just another fool. I refuse to bow my head to one such as him. I do not consider what we are doing wrong at all.
Like I said, just remember my promise to you.
I knew that's what you'd say. Okay, let's get started.
Oh boy, I'm not even gonna get the choice to change weapons. Oh boy, this could be a mistake, gang.
Let's go.
I shall be at your side, Master.
Okay, he doesn't have a double Y. He does. He has just a strong attack double Y, but that's it. That's pretty sweet, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was pretty sweet. Okay.
Is this the only path left available to me?
Definitely seems like my kind of character, honestly, the way that his weapon works. I typically tend to like specific types of weapons where the reach is far versus ones that are just kind of like a solo attack. With the exception of Xiahou Ba, I think. Xiahou Ba is very much hones in on one specific individual.
Should already be obvious. If you were to simply go away quietly.
And that's just because of when I started this game at, right? So I'm just used to it. Like when I first played Dynasty Warriors, it's on Dynasty Warriors 2. And I played Guan Yu. That's the very first character I ever played. And his weapon, especially in the older games, was very much a long-reaching staff, right? Whatever you call that.
Hold it right
Hold
there.
it right there.
I am the Emperor of Wei.
Watch this!
Okay. I may may have been wrong about this guy for many years. I saw him and I'm like, he doesn't seem like somebody that I'd be interested in playing in. But clearly I'm wrong. I know I've used him once before, I don't remember when it was. Alright, let's find out what his massive rage is. Okay, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, even with this weak weapon that I'm using.
They shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
We're all set, Xiahou. We can enter through the front gates.
Just how far are you willing? Never mind. Now's not the time to trust.
How far are you willing?
Xiahou, you head straight for Xiahou Ba. You don't need to worry about me.
Wow, he kicked me far. So this is about like 50 feet.
We're just making sure there's one less imbecile in the world.
One less imbecile in the world.
One less imbecile. I hope you're right.
I will not let you through here, even if it costs me my life.
You know what to do, right?
Prepare to die. Everything will go according to plan. Leave it to us, Charles.
This is insane. This Muso is crazy. And I don't even like this weapon's not even that strong. Just spamming Muso right now, man. Literally spamming it. There's no reason not to. They keep giving it to me. Here's another one. There's another one on the ground. Oh no, so I should. Never mind. Evidently, you have to be really close for that to actually hit him. Just run right into it. Why would you run right into it when I'm attacking? That's a stupid idiot. What an imbecile.
Die in the name of the Emperor. I have no regrets. Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
A pyro cannon.
That's the spirit.
Here we go. Spamming the Muso. You're finished. I am the chosen one.
This is the end. He's really making this difficult for us. I just don't get
His fighting spirit remains undimmed. He must be
He
quite
must be
stubborn.
quite stubborn.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You know what to do, right? Now go and make it happen.
Go and make it happen.
Leave it to us. Master Xiahou, I have brought the assembled soldiers with me. The rebels are here. I'm not where they will come.
You must endure moments such as these, Master Xiahou.
I don't know what you're agonizing over. Just go
Take
and
the
take
Emperor's throne
already.
You are the only one with the talent to rule the land, Xiahou.
Come forth. Teach a thing or two about battle.
Watch this! Watch this!
Prepare to die. Prepare to die.
Watch this!
Literally just spamming it, man. I'm just spamming it with this guy. He gains it back so fast. It's just easy to do it.
Chosen one.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Prepare to die.
That's the spirit.
There we go. Well, we're good. Just making sure I wasn't missing anything to pick up. What the hell am I getting hit? All these damn archers. Damn archers everywhere.
Over here. We can enter through this door.
These archers are kicking my ass.
I see. So this is your answer, Xiahou.
Watch this!
Those archers are... Man, they're brutal.
Incompetence is always defeated eventually. This is as true for emperors as it is for anyone else.
Watch this! He must do what he can to defeat this man. I will do what he can to help him.
I will not try to stand in Zhao's way.
Watch this!
Put a stop.
Put a stop to you.
Your Highness, I shall ask you one more time. Please consider abdication.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it's true, I am impressed nonetheless.
Gone. Just like that, baby.
This will be our last chance to talk. I will ask you one more time. Will you not surrender the throne, Your Highness?
Silence! I would never give up my throne just to spare my life!
My lord, leave this to me. Don't make that face. I'm more suited to this type of thing.
Your Highness, show some dignity.
What? Had a change of heart?
This is what you want from me, right?
Yes. However, the dirty work is my job.
That's why I love me some Xiahou, man.
Bring the castle under our control and keep disorder to a minimum. Then, we shall see about a new emperor.
As you command.
Sima Zhao and the others emerged victorious at Liu Yang and slew the Wei Emperor Cao Mao. Afterwards, Sima Zhao placed Cao Huan on the imperial throne and looked to bring an end to the violence. Cao Huan realized he was being used as a puppet. In addition, the retainers were unable to oppose the Sima clan. Beneath the control of the Sima Zhao, Wei managed to maintain its status. The only way to rule the land was to oppose Wu and Shu. Despite telling himself it was necessary, Sima Zhao was in anguish. Was this really the path he desired to follow? What did everybody expect of him? With nobody able to answer those questions for him, the situation continued to change by the instant. 2 years later, Shu once again began an invasion of Wei. It advanced its army on Taoyang. The figure of Xiahou Ba, who had fled to Shu, could be seen amongst the enemy's vanguard. Sima Zhao, Jia Chong, and Zhuang Hua went to face the men that had once called their friend. Alright, the Battle of Taoyang. Let's roll. I had so much fun with Zhuang Hua. Let's do him again. Let's just make sure I didn't get a new weapon for him. That's better. I did not. So we'll roll with that one. Hopefully we'll get the chance to pick a different one before this battle starts this time.
I'm destined
or at least
for
buy one.
greatness.
Alright, looks like we're going to be able to... potentially, yes. Buy weapons. What is his weapon called? Razor Dance? Flying Swords. That's what it is. Flying Swords, Flying Swords, Flying Swords. Where the hell are they flying? You would think they'd be, a little higher up. Well, here we go. Here we go! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Yeah, we're purchasing that weapon. Absolutely we are. Alright, so let's sell a few weapons while we're in here. Like I said, I was going to continue to try to do that as much as I can here. Every time we start one and we get that option, we'll just go in here and sell a bunch of one of the ones that has a lot. Perfect. Let's roll. I really can't understand why Xiahou Ba would betray us like this. Ding Ai, I heard that your strategy was approved for this one. Well, let's hear about it. Xiahou Ba appears to be approaching Daoyong Gate. We will trap him inside as soon as he enters. Then, all we have to do is defeat each one of their units, one by one. He will then be completely cut off from Zhongwei. Zhonghua, I need your cooperation in order to do this, to make this work. How humiliating to be one of your pawns. No, that was not my intention. Fine, I'll listen to you, but only this once. Open the gates.
Master Xiahou Ba. I mean, Xiahou Ba and the Shu forces have entered the castle. Split from the main unit to attack the enemies positioned around the castle.
This plan isn't very exciting. I suppose I shouldn't expect myself from Master Deng Ai, though.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
You cannot escape me! You cannot escape me!
I think I'm definitely more suited for this guy's weapon. Zhonghuai's weapon over Wang Yuanji's, I can tell you that. I was not very good at Wang Yuanji. You guys saw that in the last episode, if you watched the last episode.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
They shouldn't be sending them to fight me. Why would they send them to fight me?
Xiahou, you walked straight into my trap.
What? There was a trap? Such a dirty trick! Sima Wang's ambush unit has commenced its attack on Xiahou Ba.
It seems Sima Wang carried out his duties to the letter. We'd better hurry up and deal with the enemies outside the castle.
I don't know about that, brother. I would argue you're not going to have my head, but that's fine. Such strength!
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight! You sure know how to fight!
You damn right I do, brother. Did I lose that pot already? Are you serious? That pot disappeared right before I got to it. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Moving on.
I'll teach you a thing or two about battle.
A whole lot of people in here.
Watch this! Watch this!
I have discovered a limit to what I can do.
I'm trying to take care of everything else you want me to take care of.
I must pull back. Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Every time I think that I was going to disappear by the time I come back down here, so I might as well pick it up. But it's not much. It's something.
timing of your assistance is quite simply impeccable.
Perfect timing. Looking for an opportunity to test my new tactic. We may not be able to make it through this.
May not be able to make it through this.
Although it should be a gift, I am a test nonetheless.
Watch this! Pull back. Doesn't the enemy value that option? If so, instead of sending them to fight me. Watch this! I shall return after reviewing my strategy. We've done our part. The rest is up to you, Master After forcing Xiahou Ba to hold things up.
It seems Xiahou Ba is determined on a siege. It's our duty to pursue him from now on. We'll push him back and force him into the interior. Then we'll deal with the surroundings before storming the castle. I'll go round the back of the castle. I'll conceal myself and block off the enemy.
Quite a spectacle.
That was quite a spectacle.
I shall teach you a thing or two about.
I don't think you're going to, brother. I don't think you're going to. He is really good, man. And whenever I do that, man, it builds up that Muso in seconds. Look at that. That's sweet, man.
I must fall back. Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. That's the spirit. I shall show
Chen
you
Shu is about to die.
Watch this. Tactics fail like
How
that.
can my tactics fail like that? Well, it's probably because you have like 7 officers on you.
Dispatched a message. He seems to be requesting reinforcements from their main unit. We mustn't let that message reach their main unit. We must stop that messenger. Our hopes rest on this message reaching the main unit. Use your arrows to protect the messenger.
Somebody, please help me!
They're really desperate to deliver that message. I guess we've just got to be careful of these arrows.
You are simply amazing in battle. I failed to inform the main unit about the We stopped the message from reaching the main unit. Things are looking good. Although, I just remembered something. There was a ladder in the garrison the messenger came from. Maybe we could use it to enter the castle.
Use a ladder to
My
advance.
lord,
Okay,
the
let's
enemy
go.
is approaching. Leave this area to us, and make your escape from the rear of the castle.
I'd never even think of leaving you behind. Everybody, we all go together or else there's no point.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Watch this! You cannot escape me!
Alright, this should just about take care of these guys, hopefully. Not quite, but close.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Okay, we made it into the castle. Let's open the gate and let our allies in. All right. The gates are open. It's time to make this castle ours.
The enemy has entered the castle. We must escape through the rear entrance and inform the main unit.
Ah, I see. We just need to hold on for a bit longer. Watch this! It appears that some of the officers within the castle... I can't let everybody down. However, in order to do so, I must escape here.
My lord, Xiahou Ba's unit is heading to the northeast.
I just need to escape this garrison.
You shall go no further. It is time to accept your fate.
Oh, we need help. Man, we need help.
I don't plan on letting that happen. Although it looks like my retreat is not that big of a secret.
Yo, sweet. I'm on, boys.
Xiahou Ba has been held up and...
It appears Deng Ai carried out his task. Let's go join him.
Watch this!
That's the spirit.
Watch this!
That's the spirit.
Battle is won. Watch this! Again, they're giving their best on my behalf. How could my tactics fail like that? Hey, doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
We will do whatever it takes to allow Master Xiahou Ba to escape.
Watch this!
We will not let you through here.
Well, you better get ready, because I'm gonna get through one way or another. If you want me to or not, I'm gonna do it.
Chosen one.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing. You lend me a hand? I am in your debt.
Xiahou Ba. This you will get. One day.
We almost have rage again. We have rage again. It's crazy. This is crazy, man.
Watch this! I am the chosen one.
I'm going to have your head.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? They shouldn't be sending me to fight me.
We can only hope that Master Xiahou Ba will be able to escape.
Watch this!
Quite a spectacle.
Quite a spectacle. Goodbye.
Fail like that.
We won't allow you to get any closer to our lord. This is where it ends.
Watch this! Watch this! I am the chosen one.
Evidently, I can't kill that pot in range. But any other swipe to it kills it no problem. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.
This is my fault. I'm sorry, everyone.
Discovered a treasure.
I'll let you go.
I gotta go get it.
Don't think you've won.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Aerial blade. All right.
Reminds me of the time I fled. I believe you caught me then. I never expected to have to eliminate this fool. Really, the Xiahou Ba. Watch this! Watch this!
You are perhaps the most
Magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Watch this! Chosen one.
Goodbye, Xiahou Ba.
Master Sima Zhao.
Xiahou Ba.
Come on now. Don't get all emotional. We each chose our paths. This is the natural result.
You mean you couldn't betray who you really feel you are?
Yes, that's it.
My lord. Stay back. Farewell, old friend.
Yes. Farewell, my lord.
Take him to Xuchang to be executed.
Had to execute your friend, man. That's a bad one. Ding Ai's clever plot proved successful, and the Wei forces led by Sima Zhao managed to defeat Shu. Xiahou Ba, who had led the Shu forces in this battle, was executed at Xucheng. Sima Zhao felt bitterness at the turn of events, but he knew that he must continue proceeding forward. The following year, Sima Zhao decided to change his strategy for Hongzhong, which he had been engaged in a long defensive battle. He raised an army in order to invade the Shu capital of Chengdu. Sima Zhao split his forces in two and led his unit towards Yinping. He put Ding Ai in charge of the other unit and ordered him to invade the strategic location of Jianghe. Jiang. I can't talk today. In a complete change from him simply reacting to the events around him, this time I missed it. Sorry, gang. However, Wang Yuanji still sensed conflict within him. Despite that, if he was determined to proceed forward, then she would remain by his side to support him. The bravery of Wang Yuanji, Ding Ai, and Wen Yong shone brightly on the battlefield of Jiang. Gosh, I can't talk, man. I cannot talk. Alright, gang, we're going to leave that episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you're new. I'm giving away $25 on the 25th of December. If you haven't done so already, there's a link down below in the description. It takes about 2 minutes of your time, completely free for you to enter, and maybe you'll get yourself 25 bucks. Thank you from me to you for being subscribed and watching my videos throughout the year. So, with all of that said, again, like, subscribe if you're new. It's free. It helps me a ton. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.